Bang bam. I dey with the police public relation officer of Rivers State Command, and the reason we make I dey with her this afternoon na because of that video wey dey trend everywhere about one of her officers. I think an inspector of police wey dey attached to Woji division. Yes, say dem catch am where im go smoke ice. You understand? I no really get clarification on the matter, and as police law dey, nobody goes the officer make the officer come dey talk when PPRO no talk the matter. No other person fit talk about am. Na why I say make I come meet the PPRO, make the PPRO really tell me wetin happen concerning that particular issue. My PPRO, I greet you, man. How you dey now?
I'm good. Good afternoon.
All right, today na English day. Okay, I go like to ask you concerning this your officer. I know say you don see the video, right?
Yes, I've seen the video and I've already reacted on that video which I saw.
I go like to know wetin really transpire, like wetin happen.
Yes, what really happened is the police officer was assaulted by the youth of Impolo in Roma Hollow, where you can also see on the video that the police officer was assaulted by the youth of that community. And I want to say is that I think the community, the youths are not supposed to take laws into their hands by dehumanizing the police officer in the public domain.
Okay, I go like to ask you even what if na that thing wey dem talk say im do, im really do am? Police officer supposed to do that thing, and in that case wetin the youth dem supposed to do?
I want to say that the police officer also the offense against him that was alleged, we have already called him. We took his statement. He said he never did that. He denied the allegation against him. But I want to say, for instance, even assuming the police officer must have committed that offense,
Assuming, no, but not conceding to it, right? Go on.
yes, assuming he must have committed that offense, they are supposed to take him to the nearest police station or report to the highest authority. They have the commissioner of police office. If they felt they don't want to go to the division that is closer by, they're supposed to take him to the commissioner of police and inform the CP that look at what a police officer is doing, that is hearing. And we have our own internal disciplinary measures that is supposed to be placed on him. But rather, by taking the laws into their hands, that was what they did by flogging the police officer in the public.
Okay, so I'd like to ask you, as the matter dey now, wetin the police dey do concerning the matter?
Presently, now we are investigating that matter, and the police are not going to fold their hands. We are going to follow the matter to the end of it, and we are going to update the public. Meanwhile, I'm using this medium to call on the youth of that community to come forward to also come and make their own statement. If not, I think they are going to face the full wrath of the law. We're giving them the grace for them to come forward to make their own statements.
All right, no, while I just hear the matter, say make I really come meet you so that I go know your own stand on the matter. Thank you very much for granting me audience. Now don't hear am now. If you and anybody get issue, no, no take laws into your hands. Then get different channels and different means and media to use tidy issues like that. Now waiting the PPRO talk, you hear from the horse's mouth. I just say ma come inform the public, at least give updates on this particular issue. Remember, say police na your friend. Anytime we get issue, feel free to approach the police and you go get solution. My name na MC Dave. Na me be the chairman board of trustees, president and founder, and of course the sponsor, National Association of Ebonyi State Hustlers, both at home and in the diaspora. That being said, without further ado, help me cut this video.
I believe most of us have seen this very video circulating all over the internet, and we have been condemning it one way or the other. A lot of people have said all kinds of things about it. I want us to take a look at this case. In case of tomorrow, if you find yourself in a situation like this, what are you going to do? What is required of you to do according to the law? Because there is no other punishment except that which the law says that's the punishment. There is no other punishment for any offense except that very punishment that the law recognizes. Even when the police arrest you or see you along the road, start beating you up, maltreating you, those are illegal acts. But keeping that aside, let us focus on this very case right here and right now so that we can understand what to do in case a situation like this happens tomorrow. Please do me a favor, do not forget to comment on this video, like it. It is strictly for educational purpose. Share it for other people to see it. Thank you and God bless you. If it is your first time coming across my videos, I plead with you to follow my page and subscribe. Let's talk the truth. A police officer was found among youths smoking whatever they call it, drug or ice. The youths lost patience, descended on him and started beating him up. There is a saying that 2 wrongs can never make a right. First, to the youths, you failed. You turned anger into crime. Section 34 of our Constitution protects every citizen, including a police officer, from assault. Whether guilty or innocent, no mob has the right to deliver punishment. Jungle justice is never justice, it is lawlessness. What the youths did is completely criminal offense, because like I said earlier on, there is no other law, there is no other punishment except that which the law recognizes, except that which is written in the Constitution. Punishing him, beating him, flogging him, those are unlawful acts. It is criminal and chargeable offense for you to descend on a criminal or to descend on a person on your own. On the other hand, if the police officer truly engaged in what he was accused of, then he betrayed his oath of office. He disgraced his uniform and violated the Police Act and the NDLEA Act. I want you to understand, the law is clear on this. Officers are not above the law. If at all he broke the law, he must face the consequence. So the best way to still go about it, to avoid you incriminating your own self, to avoid you in the act of trying to be a good citizen, you put yourself in bigger problem. Let us open our minds. What if this man was not smoking what he was accused of? What if he was planted there under force majeure, acting under necessity, surveillance, or undercover duty to crack down on a bigger drug network? Do you see it in that perspective? So that's why I believe when the policewoman said they are investigating the matter, that these people should come and report in the police. You don't know what the policeman might be doing. There is always 2 angles to any case, because if he was under force majeure, he can even use whatever they are using there. He can even do anything. All these things are in the course of discharging his duty. He cannot be held accountable in the court of law because of he smoked while trying to investigate crime of drugs. And if that's the case, then he is covered by legal immunity for actions taken in good faith while discharging his duty. But because the mob rushed into violence, nobody knows the exact reason why the policeman was in their midst, unless proper investigation is allowed to take place. So here is the balance. To the youths, you cannot fight illegality with illegality. Corruption cannot be fought with corruption. Report, record, petition, but do not assault. Once you raise your hands, you too becomes a criminal in the same case that you are fighting against. And to the police officer, if indeed he was guilty, the law must punish him. If he was innocent and only carrying out surveillance, then the society failed him by not respecting due process. To us all, we must return to the rule of law. Without it, everyone becomes vulnerable. It is the police officer today. Tomorrow, it could be an innocent civilian wrongly accused. This act of mob action, mob attack at any given time is not justice. In conclusion, jungle justice is never justice. It's always better to report offenses when crimes are committed. But sometimes I find out that why the citizens are taking the laws into their own hands is as a result of police negligence. It's as a result of when the police are not rising up to their constitutional assigned duties. Then the communities find themselves in a situation where they had no option than to act and defend themselves. That very aspect, we will discuss it sometime in the near future. I must tell you, I am saying this thing clearly. Justice cannot be obtained from the street. It must come from the law. Because when jungle justice replaces due process, we descend into chaos and anarchy. And Nigeria cannot afford that. Though I have said it over and over, there is high rate of lawlessness in Nigeria, even among the executives, even among those that has the responsibility of protecting laws and order. But at the same time, we cannot continue to do well in jungle justice in trying to fight criminality and corruption. Thank you so much, and God bless you. Please, I would like you to share your own thoughts and views in the comment section. What do you think about this very incident? What do you think about the youth's action against a police officer, a uniformed man in our society? And what do you think if this policeman was indeed doing what he's accused of? Share your own thoughts and views in the comment section, and please share the video for other people to see it. If it is your first time coming across my videos, I plead with you to follow my page and subscribe. God bless you.